Woo! Little live dance happens every time.
Every time, and it gets better every time, doesn't it?
I know, because usually Margie and I come on to these live streams having had a little conversation previously, and we were just saying that the angle on StreamYard is different from Zoom, and I don't know who I am anymore. I've turned into you, Margie. I look great. I look better than I did 10 minutes ago. Anyway, how are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
Oh, look, already we have some friends joining us.
Hello, Jean.
Hello, Jean.
Hello.
We are fabulous. Thank you for inquiring. Oh, it's good to be here again.
I know, team. We've missed you. When did we last speak? Was it before Christmas?
Yes. Where was it? Did we do it from one of our last gigs?
We tried, but we couldn't. So we then hopped on just before Christmas.
That's right. Yes.
William Mann says the rays of sunshine that Pittsburgh desperately need right now. Woohoo!
Oh.
'Tis us. Hi. Are you feeling like a ray of sunshine, Margie?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I am. And how long do you think into January we can keep saying Happy New Year? Should we try and get to the 31st?
Today's the last day officially.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So Power Stones, Happy New Year, I guess too. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're allowed. Yes. Kyle, good day. How are the gorgeous, lovely ladies? Still wearing tank tops, even at a cold, windy, yet hot weather. So did you get snow, Marchie?
No, I missed it. There's half a meter right now.
What, in London or in Italy?
In Italy.
In Italy. Yeah, yes, no, your sister's house. She was posting some pictures. It looked amazing.
Amazing, but I missed it. There was no snow. It was actually quite warm for Christmas.
What?
No.
We need to discuss Christmas menu in a minute, even though it's.
Oh yes, we do.
Even though, but there was snow here last week. In fact, it's only just melted, so it was rather lovely.
Really? Oh right. Yeah. No, there's been no snow. Cold as hell.
Yeah.
It's freezing. I have my little
hot water bottle. I know, and the price of heating's gone up so
I know.
We've had a conversation about mortgages, about heating.
We went
to guacamole. We won't bore you all with that. Matty, hello, Marcella and Kate. Great start to the new year. Indeed. Hello, Matty. Jean's asking how the midge is. The midge is very good. Thank you, Jean. Very imminent, I feel. He will be making an appearance any day. The stage is set. You know, all his stuff's there. All the hospital bag is packed. The baby seat's in the car. Whoo!
I reckon you could be witnessing it.
Witnessing the little no, Christ no. So the midwife was talking about, you know, how do you want to document this? Do you want to bring a photographer in? Do you want to do your own photography?
Are you having a laugh?
And Lee was like, well, Kate does quite a lot of live streams for work. I was like, whoa. Guys, this is nobody needs to see this. I don't want this. No, absolutely awful. So my friend, I saw a friend for tea the other day, and she said there was an amazing picture of her second born in the birthing pool underwater. But there's a picture of the baby coming out, but next to a massive pile that she also had at the same time. So she had a pile coming from her ass. And I was like, nobody needs to see any of this. So I've said to Lee, photography is banned until we're home. Really?
And everybody thinks that babies' things are all so sweet.
No, it's graphic and gory and
it's horror.
Yeah, it's nobody.
I do like a good horror, but I don't think I would enjoy that.
It's not going to happen. Don't you worry about it. It's fine. So yes, Dimage is fine, and I am fine. Thank you, lovely Jean. Do you want to take over from Rafael?
Yes, the lovely Rafael Bolfano from Uruguay.
Hola.
And Kyle is asking how you're feeling at the moment. You and his mother probably are in the same mood. And why is that, Kyle?
Oh, is she about to give birth?
And what is the mood?
What is the mood?
Pray tell. And Brian says, hello, Marchie and Bumpy.
Bumpy. Hello, William. I mean, Brian. Sorry, read the wrong one there. Hi, Brian.
William says, yesterday morning we had an inch of snow on the ground, rain all afternoon, snow in the night. Oh, so in the night and right now. Well, that sounds lovely. Where you're in Pittsburgh, are you, William?
I think so.
Is that's Midwest, isn't it?
Midwest. Don't get into a geography conversation again, Margie, because we don't do very well. I do consider myself educated, but clearly not very well. No.
In Uruguay, it's too hot, says Raphael. I could do with a bit of that. I don't know about you, Kate. I don't know what that would be.
No, I'm quite happy with this. I think it would be awful being this size in the heat.
Yes. Teresa, hello, darling.
Hello.
Lovely to see you, and Jessie as well.
Oh, hello, Jessie.
And Kelvin, hello, lovely Kelvin. And Mark says, hello, Marcella and Kate, here on my break at Continental Sales. Everyone here wishes you much happiness, Kate. Quick question. What is the most strangest situation that has happened on your concerts?
Well, if we were doing a concert tomorrow, it might be some sort of immaculate delivery. I don't know. What's the weirdest thing that's happened?
I think the weirdest is still that concert of one of our first concerts at Vivienne Westwood's birthday Christmas party, where we had David, my husband, behind us because we had to stand on the bar.
That's right.
And David was behind us with his hands just behind our bottoms in case one of us fell off.
Well, the bar was this wide and our shoes were this wide, that long. So we were constantly kind of like falling off the back. And David was kind of poised to catch us, wasn't he?
Yeah, one wrong swing of the hip and everybody, because then we would have taken people down with us. There might have been casualties.
And it was Tracy M. I remember sat on a sofa opposite. It was Tracy Emin and Giles Deacon. So we would have taken out, modern
luminaries of
the luminary of the modern world, the artistic world. I mean, could have been brilliant.
Massacre in the arts.
What else has happened at concerts that's strange? I mean, we've had some pretty sketchy backing track gigs where there's got that one where the CD kept skipping.
Yes, I love that one. Yeah, so it was after Punch Drunk's Mask of the Red Death. Yeah, and the floor was so springy
for the dancers. Yeah. He's a boogie boy. Come. It's like they probably thought we were doing some kind of cool remix.
Yeah, proper hipsters, but no.
And what else did we do for talking of Vivienne Westwood and sorely missed in our eyes, and particularly Marcella, because she worked so closely with her. What else did we do for Viv? We did the Christmas party.
We did
that photo shoot.
Yes.
Which was for a book, wasn't it? It was like a coffee table book.
It was, yes. It was, and it was shot with a special Polaroid camera. It was about this big, the camera.
And they only had a limited amount of film ever left.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And the only other people, so she clearly brought her mates in, didn't she? She dressed everybody up in what was known as the Urban Terrorist range.
Yes.
Which was absolutely brilliant. And it contained sort of, fairly khaki sort of military style outfits, but with even like Hessian what do I mean? Veils with like eye holes cut out. And Steph was given one of these veils, wasn't she?
Yeah.
We didn't have anything over our face. But obviously Steph wanted her face to be seen. I mean, who wouldn't? So she sort of pinned it back. And at the last minute, because it was Polaroid, we had to be, there was only one shot. That was it. That's all we had. So Vivian was dressing us, wasn't she, just before we went on? She was like, no, take that down, take the veil down. So Steph was left with this little like potato sack over her head, and it's just as they were going 3, 2, 1. She lifted it up. She lifted it up. Oh yeah. She wasn't. I mean, I think I probably would have done exactly the same. It's just quite funny. And the only other person I can remember being there was Fergie, but there must have been loads of other.
Oh, everybody was a celebrity.
Yeah, apart from us. But that wasn't a concert. And what else did we do for Viv? Did we do any other gigs?
No, we didn't.
Just
but she gave us the costumes for, well, lent us the costumes for Jilted.
She did.
Which was
running through Hampstead Heath in Vivian Westwood dresses with massive skirts of mud. We had a very hefty dry cleaning bill.
Yeah.
After that, God, that was so much fun. That video, we shot it at Trinity College of Music, didn't we? So the Royal Naval College. That's where I was running around with a bottle of gin, drunk, which was no different to my student days. I have to say, it was all quite.
It was a 2-day shoot because we did Trinity, but no, 3 days.
3.
Because then we
the flea circus.
The flea circus, and then we went to Hampstead Heath.
We did.
God.
Where was the flea circus?
Somerset, I want to say.
It was somewhere in the middle of the woods, wasn't it? That's where Madame Pupini had her her caravan. And you've still got that sign, haven't you?
I do. It's proudly.
Oh yeah, there we go.
That's where it is.
I watched it again the other day for the first time in ages. And just there were so many brilliant people in it. We had Mumford and Sons.
Yeah.
We had Jessie, our lovely old tour manager, who was then in Keane, bass player in Keane.
King
Stephen
Charles.
Coates. Oh yeah, King Charles. Stephen Coates from the Real Tuesday World. Who else? We had loads of people.
Yeah, loads of people. I can't remember. Lots of eminent cabaret performers as well.
Yeah. It was just before the Mumford Boys.
You're going to have to entertain everybody for a moment. I'll be right back.
Have you got somebody at the door? Oh, she's gone. Oh, there we go. She's completely left me. I will come back to you all, my loves. So hopefully we've given you a few examples of the strangest situations that have happened to in our concerts. Jules is saying, hello, gorgeous ones. Hello, gorgeous one. Hello, gorgeous Jules. Nice to see you on here. How are you? Kyle says, my mother and stepfather, whom I call Toda, have decided to name my soon-to-be little sister Amiera Luciana. Oh, darling, I didn't know you were imminently to be a brother. Is this your first sibling? Or have you got brothers and sisters? You already got brothers and sisters. That is a very beautiful name, Kyle. Margie, where did you go?
I had Amazon at the door.
Oh, I see. Yes, constant flow of Amazon deliveries to our door at the moment.
Oh, I just saw Kyle. Congratulations.
Yes.
And Amiera. I just missed that.
Amiera is a lovely name. Amira.
I guess Amira.
Yeah. Lovely name. William, do you want to take over from William?
William is saying Facebook Reels. I'm assuming you mean do some. I'm not sure.
I don't understand what they are. What happens? Do you just put loads of photos?
It's just mini films, mini videos.
My life just isn't that interesting. This morning I made shortbread. Oh, you'll like this. I made citrus peel shortbread, which is so ridiculously delicious that I ate quite a lot of it. It's for the hospital bag, it's for sustenance.
Of course.
And then I made nudi, which means naked in Italian, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So they're like gnocchi.
Wait, is it with a G?
With a G.
Nudi. No, it's no, it doesn't actually mean anything. Unless maybe it means inudi. Yeah, maybe.
I think it just means bear or something. So it's like a gnocchi, but it doesn't have potato. So it's just got it's a basil nudi. So it's got basil, parmesan, egg, flour. Ricotta. It's got ricotta. So then you make these. You pipe the wet mixture onto polenta, semolina flour,
Right.
and then you cover it in semolina, and then you'll boil it and put it like you would a gnocchi. You'd make dumplings.
Huh.
So I'm getting all my cooking out of the way this week. Everything I've wanted to cook for ages is being done this week.
That sounds delicious.
I mean, maybe I should have done some Facebook reels of that. It was fascinating.
You should have. Yeah, I'd watch them.
Would you?
Yeah. You'd have one view.
So what did you have at Christmas? What did you cook?
The usual, actually. Christmas Eve, it was herring with we preserve it in salt in Italy, so it gets all dried, and then it gets you leave it in vinegar to soak for a few hours, and then you serve it with covered in oil and onion and apple, and so delicious. And then Russian salad. I think we might be Russian, actually.
I was going to say, it does sound quite Russian. Yeah.
And what did we have? We had shrimps, and it was all fishy. Oh, and my mum made spaghetti with herring roe.
Oh, so is that called botarga?
It's a kind of botarga, but it's of her invention, with and lots of parsley. It was.
Is it salty? Is it fresh?
It's salty. It's the same herring that we also had, because she and my sister spent about 3 weeks going to every supermarket to check all of the herring for roe.
Yeah.
Because it's quite, there's loads that don't have any, and we don't want those. And
wow, so you found the pregnant herring.
Proper fatty boom boom herring. Yeah.
And it contained the prize.
And of course, on Christmas Day, we had tortellini in broth, and then we had the usual capon aspic with insalata, with Russian salad, and then we had the usual massive pork leg with the what do you call it? The crusty bit, the crackling.
Yeah.
And the fruit preserved in mustard, and all the delicious things.
God, I'm hungry. That sounds amazing. What was the second thing you said? You said
it's
tortellini.
Capon.
Is that a type of chicken? Is that a
yeah?
So is it a castrated cockerel?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, and my mum, because we use it for broth.
Okay.
And you use part capon, part beef, and it makes a delicious broth. And then the capon goes in aspic.
Right. Oh, so it's got a double purpose.
Yes. And the beef goes. It gets eaten as well as lesser.
Nice. Oh, God, that sounds really good. Unfortunately, our Christmas was punctuated by a 24-hour gastric bug.
Oh, no.
So Lee brought it home, I think, from work, and he was out of the equation 2 days before Christmas. Then his mum got it on Christmas Day. Then my stepson got it. Then my mum got it.
No.
It was like everybody was out. But thank God I didn't get it, because it would have been not advisable for me. But yeah, it was really unfortunate. So we weren't all in the same room at the same time.
Oh no!
It was like the sick house. But
were both mums staying?
Yeah, both mums were staying. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It would have worked absolutely fine. It was just that, unfortunately, everyone was ill. But yeah, we just did turkey and all the trimmings, and it was. So Lee, I think we talked about this last time, was doing the butter injection on the turkey. We brined it, and then he was not even basting. He was literally injecting it with butter. But it wasn't good enough for him. He kept forgetting to weigh it. So he reckons he slightly overcooked it. I thought it was absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
He was, and then he made a pie. He made a hand raised pie with all the leftover ham and turkey and things like that.
Oh my God.
But he didn't have enough time to let it set. So unfortunately, the aspic drained out, but he still ate a lot of it and felt very ill. He had to go for a nap because he'd had too much pie. So it was really delicious. So yeah, that was kind of it. Really, it wasn't the whole big shebang because everyone was. Derek is no. Jean saying, can't wait to see pictures of your baby. Oh, that's very sweet, Jean. We may not put loads of pictures of the baby online just because I don't really know how I feel about that. It's one of those things, isn't it? You might see the back of his head. It's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be really lovely. Derek is saying, hi, Marcella and Kate. Care to share what your favourite gift you got for Christmas was this year? I got for myself a loop station and recorded backing tracks to improvise over playing tenor sax and flute. Plan to try it out at a local open mic tonight. Good for you, Derek.
Fantastic.
The loop stations, once you get the hang of them, are terribly good fun. It works really well.
Yeah.
What was your favourite gift, Margie?
It was this thing, which a bass amp that you plug in and you can do silent practice. Only I hear it, which is good for me and for my neighbours.
So, as in electric bass?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh God, it's a whole new level. Amazing.
That's me.
So you can hear it, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's brilliant. Was that Duccini?
Yes. Yeah, because I mean, at the moment, I'm practicing an Arctic Monkeys song, and it's not pretty. So it's really hard.
Is it?
Yeah.
So when are we going to see you on the stage, Marchie, with your bass?
It's hard to say because at times I think I can do this. It's easy, and then at times I just think it's going to take me years. Because the hard thing with the bass is that it really buzzes a lot unless you've got enough
pushing down
with and you have to have equal strength in all the fingers. So like I get to this finger and it goes
the fourth finger is always the weakest finger, really, and that's because your third and fourth are on the same tendon.
Yes.
So it's really hard to mobilize. I think I used to play bass in our metal band, but it can't have been very good because I don't know how to play it. It's probably all open strings or something.
Yeah, but that is hard because I mean to do it without it ringing again. It's not easy.
What did I get that I really liked? Oh, I can't. My memory is absolutely appalling. My husband got me lots of lovely things. He got me a weighted pig to keep the chopping boards in order because they were killing me on a regular basis. What did he get me? He got me some breast pumps, which were very useful. What else did I get? Oh my God, I can't even remember. Because I love candles. He brought me this, and you know when you're using candles, they burn just in the middle, and then you've just got all this wasted wax around the edge, and there can be in nice jars and things like that. So he was fed up of me being really, really excited about having candles and then be like, oh, it's finished, but there's loads of wax in there. And I think he searched for ages to try and find a way. He thought there must be a system for making your own candles out of old candles. So he bought me a candle making kit where I'm going to take all this old wax, put it in and make a melange of new candles. And times are tight. We've got if we can't rely on the flicker of a candle when the electricity prices are so high. He's all up for thrift at the moment. So you remember I told you he was foraging for wood to burn in the fire. That was his thing. His promise, his commitment was, I'm going to do this throughout the entirety of winter. So we've just got to the end of our log pile, and he's justified now paying for an order of wood because he saw some spring bulbs coming out. So he said, winter's over, so it's fine. I've done it till the end of winter. The spring bulbs are out. It's spring, so get the order in. Amazing. So he's changed the seasons in order to keep his promise. Incredible. Kevin, hi ladies, hope all goes well with the forthcoming birth. Thank you very much, my love. Brian, just having tea, if you could tone down the graphic details, please. Tea, oh great. Maybe that was about birth and piles. I do apologize.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, sorry, Brian. William Mann, northeast is where
it's snowing.
Matty, congratulations, Kate. You have such a beautiful warm glow. Thank you. It's because the heating is on. Kyle, I actually have no idea how my pregnant mother's mood at the moment. She's always salty, crazy as usual. I like that. I don't even quite know what it means, but salty is quite a nice little image there.
Yeah, salty is great.
Yeah. James Miller, hello, darlings. Mullins, how are things? Nearly time. All very good. Thank you, Jamesy Plops. Lovely to see you. Do you want to take over from Power Stones?
Power Stones says, so Marcella and Kate, what do you do for fun?
I don't remember.
Well, I play the bass.
I go for long walks and try to feel less pregnant. That's what
we also cook a lot for fun.
We do cook a lot for fun. Yeah, you know, they always say about nesting pregnant women that they clean. It's not true. Just cook.
Yeah.
Cook and eat, and the house is crumbling around, around us.
Rafael Bofano says, son artistas increíbles. La conocí hace años per Walk Like an Egyptian. I think he's saying that we are incredible artists, and he saw us first a few years ago through Walk Like an Egyptian. So very lovely to know that, Raphael. And Joel says, hey, my favorite swinging ladies. Hey, Mel, actually, not so hard. Melissa. I see what,
See what you done there, Mel.
Yes. Will the group be taking a break from tours until Kate is able to come back?
No, don't be ridiculous. The Papini machine stops for no baby. No, we have the wonderful Louise will be stepping in to take over. And talking of which, we've got quite a lot coming up.
Yeah.
In the diary. The diary's filling up, which is nice. You lot are off to Bologna for a very suave fashion show next week, which I'm terribly jealous about.
We even get to model. Yeah, that is my first modeling foray.
Amazing. So are you doing a catwalk, or what are you doing?
I know we'll probably we will be walking actually, because it is a catwalk. So yeah,
we've done a catwalk before. Do you remember at Annabelle's?
Yes, that was De Beers.
Yeah, we did a gig for De Beers Diamonds, and we were laced with millions of pounds worth of diamonds, and we were walking up and down. Annabelle's is a posh private members club in Berkeley Square near the Ritz in London, and we were walking up and down the catwalk singing Diamonds Are Forever. I think it wasn't even Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. I remember you having to learn Diamonds Are Forever, and I don't even know if Steph and I sang.
I don't even remember that. That's amazing.
It was definitely not Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend.
No,
we A, hadn't recorded it, and B, I remember it being a non-obvious. It's not that it wasn't an obvious choice. Diamonds Are Forever is an obvious choice, but for a band like us, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend seems a bit more obvious. But we had security guards following us as we walked, just in case one of us went whoop with one of the rings. And they fell off. So we've done it.
Understandable.
And I reckon. Well, there are definitely gigs I'm coming back for in the summer. I'm going to be back in action by this summer.
Yeah, you'll be back, you reckon, by July. Yeah, July, August.
Yeah, but I don't know if there's any touring. There's definitely going to be touring nearer the end of the year because Christmas is our time. But who knows? There's lots of plans, aren't there, Marchie? You're constantly.
Yeah. Just sending
tending the scene.
Yeah.
So no is the answer to your question, Melissa.
Yes.
No break for the wicked.
Never. And Kyle says, Marcella, my classmate asks, who is the mysterious Grand Marcella, who I've adored dearly? I didn't bother to tell her any further and left it.
Is that because no words can really sum it up?
There will be no other Marcella in your life, Kyle, other than me. And that Marcella Marcella, actually, she can ask all she wants. She'll never know. She'll never find out. Andrew says, best of luck, Kate.
Thank you, love. Thank you.
And Jules is saying, not an actual gig, but the novel mic rest still makes me laugh. What?
Oh, is this about strangest things that have happened on gigs? Not an actual gig, but the novel mic rest. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what was that?
Don't know, Jules.
Yeah, tell us about it, Jules. We can't remember. Rachel is asking if we would ever tour North America.
Yes!
The answer is yes. And we have, just not in a while.
Recently.
David Challoner. Hello, David. And James Uplop is saying, running around and drunk on gin. Mullins, you're a woman after my own heart.
Well, that's the old days, new days, yes. Running around trying to give birth.
Oh, he's not currently. I took it to mean that he was currently running around on gin.
No, the jilted video, I think.
The jilted video, yeah, I'm with you now. Kyle is asking my thoughts on carbonara, which is his favorite pasta.
Oh.
If prepared correctly, Kyle, I think it's a great classic.
Not a drop of cream in sight.
No cream. And anyone who cooks the egg shall be expelled from eating.
Yeah, so we do it quite a lot because my husband makes his own pancetta, or guanciale. Actually, we use quite a lot. But the only fail I've ever had is when I cooked. I know the principle, you don't cook the egg, but when you've if you've cooked the guanciale till it's too hot, then of course you put it in. So you've got to kind of leave it, otherwise it scrambles the egg, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a tip from
or if you like it super crispy, you put it in last.
Put it in last. There you go. There you go.
Once you quickly whisked the like stirred and
then you put the egg
in. Then
yes, I hadn't thought of doing that, but that makes much more sense. That's much more sensible. And of course, you need the pasta cooking water. That's what gives it the
mantecatura.
The what?
Mantecatura.
Mantecatura.
Yes, it's when that's. I don't actually even know exactly what that means, but it's exactly what you just
the said. Emulsification.
Yeah,
it's just like gold dust, that stuff, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's what makes good pasta. Good
yes, you must always use a tiny bit of cooking water.
And I suggest taking it out before you. Well, Marty, you tell me whether this is a thing or not. I was reading something recently which was supposed to be a total fence Italian way of cooking, and they said never drain the pasta. You take it out with tongs, or so you remove it from the water, and that way you're bringing the water with it. Because if you drain it, I mean you can still some, but they were talking about never using a draining.
People will always claim to have the ultimate. No, I think you can bring the water, like you can drain it and bring the water with you.
Yeah.
And I always leave a little bit in the pot just in case.
Yes.
A little bit more.
Yes. Very wise. Very wise. Which brings us on to Power Stone's question. He may have asked it before. What do you do for fun? We talk about food.
Yes.
All the time. And we play music.
Yes.
That's really the two things that we do for fun.
Yeah. I also cook for people a lot. I last couple of weeks ago, I had guests 3 nights in a row.
Did you?
Yeah, it was exhausting.
What did you do banquet-wise?
Oh, I did. One night I did a ottolenghi aubergine recipe, which was unbelievably brilliant. And then I made a strange concoction of, like, for dessert, I did clotted cream ice cream with a concoction of hot clementines cooked, like sautéed in butter and whiskey. With pecans and pine nuts.
Is this from something you've watched online, or is this a March?
I made it up.
Amazing.
And then another night I did tortellini and lesso. And then the following night I made lesso leftovers, croquettes, and risotto.
You tart. Did you make your own tortellini?
No. No, but tomorrow night I'm planning on making pasta from scratch and rolling it myself.
I've never done it. I've always been too scared.
Yeah, me too. But I think it's time.
Let me know how it goes, because this is an extension of the blog for sure.
Yes. Yes.
For sure. David Chandler, Kate Solo.
While we're away, I suppose. You can tour your living room, I suppose, because you'll be busy.
Yes. Oh, the thrill of what that might look like. Big Taylor, hi ladies, hope you had a great Christmas. We did. We did, despite the sickness bugs. June, have you chosen names yet, Kate? Yes, we have. That's all I'm going to say. Linda, hi, sweet ladies. Hello, lovely Linda. Great to see you again. Lovely to see you too,
hello,
darling.
Linda.
Kyle, yes, it's my first sibling, Miss Kate, and I'm a bit excited yet nervous. Excited because I've been taking care of my little cousins before. Nervous because when she gets older, I will have to be careful with all my merchandise. That's what lockable cupboards are for, Kyle.
Yes.
For little sticky fingers. Yeah. Joel Beaver, by the way, totally took advantage of your Christmas deal, sprung from the autograph versions. I love it. Totally drove my best friend crazy playing it all in my car all Christmas. You pay you later. Good. Glad you enjoyed it. William Mann, Facebook Reels and Shorts. I was referring to the baby birth video. Ooh. Between Reels, Shorts, and TikTok, everyone can now have their 15 minutes of lame. You did there, William. Kyle, sorry, typo. It's Amira with an H, pronounced Amira. Yeah, lovely name.
Yeah.
Really lovely name.
Power
Stones, he's not getting the answer he wants. What hobbies do you two do? Well, we like cooking and we like performing music, and practicing music is also very fun too. I also love walking and running when I'm not with child. Marcie, what else do you do? Hot air ballooning?
I do yoga.
Yoga, yes. Moi aussi.
Yeah. And sometimes I draw.
Marcie's a very freaking good drawer.
And sometimes I do little fashion projects of, making things.
There's another one coming. I've just seen it. Kyle, I've been a little proud of myself lately. I've been saving up money. Got up to 4,000 pesos, which is £60. Even if it's a small amount, but progress is progress. Well done.
Fantastic.
Saving is key.
Brilliant.
Power Stone. So what do you two do to pass the time during the shows? We perform music.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming he means like
downtime.
Downtime. We usually, what do? We spend a lot of time on makeup.
We do spend, yes, we like to have quite a lot of time. We talk, but sometimes we put our earphones in and we watch things separately. Our backstage is always quite, we like a little bit of zen calm.
Yeah.
Don't we? We'll have a little chit chat. But we also just have quite a lot of quiet time as well. Do our own things. Then we strategize. There's yoga that goes on backstage.
Yeah.
We have become those people. Yeah.
We've been known to request yoga mats.
We talk to the boys. Make it sound like that's a really weird thing to do. We have a lovely band who we just enjoy each other's company, really, don't we?
Yeah.
I hope that answers your question. Linda Brignall, hope you liked my book, Kelvin. Saying, "Yo, Linda, hello, lovely Linda. It's such a sweet little book, and it is in his nursery on his at the moment. He's got quite a small library. Paddington, Beatrix Potter, Your Lovely Hedgehog book, and a couple of other things. So thank you. He's going to love it, and I love it. So yeah, brilliant." Kelvin McLean, got to go, ladies. Hedgehogs feeling, calling. Kate, I wish you all the best with your bundle of joy. Thank you, sweet pea. Joel Beaver, bass. Play some bass for us, Marchie.
I don't think the world is ready for my bass playing yet.
So maybe the amp isn't quite loud enough. That's what we're going to go with.
Yeah,
it's a private amp.
Next Christmas, I'm going to get a stack
for the living room.
Yes.
Kyle, any gift I get was money, though it's understandable. I can feel like that. My family is saying you're a young adult now, still grateful. Yes.
Oh,
very much so. With lots of money comes great responsibility.
Yes.
So my stepson is he hoards his money. He's an amazing saver, but he's got this little money pot which has 3 sections for saving, spending, and sharing. And I have to say, most of the money, bless him, is in sharing. He's so sweet. But every time he says, "Oh, I'll buy you an ice cream," we're like, "Don't be so ridiculous."
Bless him.
He reckons I think he's got about 260 quid. And he's got 100 euros left over from our.
Wow.
So he is friends with, there's a big country estate around here. And he's friends with one of the landed gentry's granddaughters. And we keep saying to him, "No, that's your dowry. Okay, so when you make so why don't you ask this girl if she wants to marry you? So you're going to have to keep that. Then we can live in the nice house." Great. Brilliant. Joel Beaver, James Jameson played most of his famous bass lines with just one finger.
Wow. Like that? That would be really...
Or maybe even... No, that would be absurd. Or no, maybe he did. No.
Oh, is he?
That one?
Yeah, no.
Enlighten us, Joel. Linda, bass is a cool instrument.
Oh, yeah.
Power Stones clearly isn't given the answer he wants. Really? Jeez. Is that referring to the cooking or the music or anything else? I'm sorry. We've been very disappointing, I feel, to you today. Do you want to carry on from Derek?
Derek is saying that I should try learning the bass line to the mid-90s song Cannonball by the Breeders, which could be a fun song for us ladies to do a close harmony twist on. I don't know that song, so we shall check it out.
Yes.
You should, Derek, look up the Arctic Monkeys' Crying Lightning.
Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? Oh God, that is really hard.
It's insane.
Yeah.
My fingers just can't go that fast, but it's really probably the best bass line I've ever heard.
So were you doing like really slow practice? Are you doing it and then speeding up?
Yeah.
It's the only way.
And I have a little app with a drum kit.
Oh. So can you program any song into it or just any beat?
No, there's types of beats. And then speeds.
I wonder if with jazz, with the iReal Pro app.
Oh yeah.
So that's for those of you who don't know, it's basically a sort of band in a box like app that you can get on your phone. You can download modules of songs like jazz standards or something, and then you can choose whether you have the drums in, the bass in, the piano in, or whatever. You could do with one of those, really, couldn't you?
Actually, I do have it. I haven't looked it up yet to see what songs.
Because there might not just be jazz stuff. There might be pop stuff. Yeah. Oh well, there is. There is.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Yeah. I'll look it up actually. Kyle is saying, I don't know why, but the best thing I liked every holiday is being alone in the room, playing music on my headphones and pretending to be in the mood. That is always a good thing to do.
In the mood for the holiday or in the mood for...
For whatever is coming.
Oh, it's Emily!
Hello, darling Emily.
Oh, my love. Oh, God, I'm so emotional. I'm literally crying. It's nice you're here.
Emily saying, "Hey, oh, Kate, it's been too long. Come on here and came on here and heard your gorgeous voice."
Oh, pay you later, love. That's nice.
Kyle says, "If I ever go to the UK in the future, ladies, will you be kind enough to see me to the finest places of the country?"
Yes.
What, escort you? You mean?
You wanted Papini tour of the UK? I mean, we'll see what we can do, but those sort of trips are very specialist.
Yes, that's true. And Power Stones just specified that really was about the breast pump part.
Yes, it was a good present. It's going to be very useful.
It's very, very useful.
We've really let him down today, Marchie. It's not got the answers that he wants.
Daryl Sparks, best name ever, is apologizing for being late to the chat, and all we can say is thank you for coming all together.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And M&S says, Marcella, my song of me buddy.
Song game buddy.
Song game. Oh, yes. Song of me buddy.
Song of me is amazing. Can that be the name of your writing group?
Yes.
Song of me buddy.
Song of me buddy.
And before that, David was asking if there's any album plans, which leads us
yes, that's right. Yes. Nothing firmed up yet, but yes, we are.
We have a feeling it might be festive if it is, but we don't really know.
We don't know, but yes, it's very possible.
We've got to get through the next few months and see what happens.
Because we got a little bit of a hint that people might like our Christmas music when our Spotify exploded this Christmas just gone. So we're thinking, you know what? We like Christmas music.
Yeah, what did he go up from 150,000 to 2.5 million or something?
Yeah.
Monthly followers. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. Something's. Thank you. I think a lot of it was probably Louise learning the Christmas set.
Thank you, Louise.
The same songs on loop.
And Daryl is confirming it. Every day is Christmas listening to you girls sing. Yes. Thank you very much. Joshua Kane says, happy Thursday. Hello, Joshua.
Hello,
Peter Garrett says, hi, ladies. Just to say how nice it was to see you in St. Albans last year, both on stage and after the show. It was also weird to see Marcella off duty in Oxford Street just before Christmas. I'm not stalking you, honest, says Peter. Yeah, right. Whatever.
Did you say hello? Or was
no, he didn't. He didn't say hello. Apparently, because I was just looking a bit off duty. I had my combats and I was wearing my my gorilla coat.
Amazing.
Gorilla,
not gorilla, yes.
Johnny C, lovely Johnny C says, hello, my dears. About to board my connecting flight in Atlanta. Just popping in to say I love you both. Oh,
we love you, Johnny C. Have a safe flight.
Lovely. M&A asked the question earlier, do we ever plan to come to Istanbul? And that, you know what, we were speaking to the agent that booked us for a couple of concerts in the past during the pandemic, and we said that we would. So that's a good reminder
to be revisited. Yeah. We did a brilliant gig in Istanbul, didn't we? It was at Christmas.
Yes.
In a shopping mall.
Yes.
Which was just so kind of bizarre. Like, there's such juxtaposition being in Istanbul and doing those two things.
Yeah. And nobody knew who we were because it was a random shopping mall.
Really random. But it was so much fun. And we had a lovely trip. The guys looked after us beautifully, and we would love to come back because Emily now lives full time in the Bull. Well, darling, maybe you could, you know, help your sisters out a bit, eh? And for those of you who don't know who Emily Pierhassen is, she is one of our favourite singers and musicians of all time. The woman is a one-woman talent machine. She's got a bluesy-ass voice that would leave Aretha Franklin paling in comparison, and her songwriting skills are so enviable. I don't even have the words for them. And Marcella and Emily write a lot of songs in a group together. And you were telling me earlier, weren't you, Marcie, how amazing Emily is?
Oh, it's the best group yet, because I've done it's a game that we're doing every week. Everybody in the group has to write a full song, well, as much of a full song as possible, a new one, and nevertheless, and I've done it. This is my third time that I've done it, and this is by far my favorite.
No, what happened? Did you go offline too, or was it just me?
Yeah, I did. I'm not sure what happened.
Oh, we're back.
We're back, but it looks like people are leaving, so maybe.
Well, we should probably wrap up soon. Let's try and get these last comments through then. Linda, time sure goes by fast, Kate. I remember when you announced you were pregnant. Now baby is almost due. I know. Believe me, it's gone quicker for you than it has for me. But I have thoroughly enjoyed. I found this whole experience to be quite incredible. What one's body and mind can do is quite incredible. It really is. And I can't wait to meet the little boy. Kyle, my mother's version of carbonara is extremely creamy with loads of cheese, ham, and mushrooms. Even if it's my favourite, it gets me gassy, but totally worth it. Yeah, it's a different thing. Look at the Italian shaking.
That's not carbonara.
That's delicious, but it's something else.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I think I'm spamming comments again like last live. Sorry, I also thought Sherlyn is joining this midnight. Guess she fell asleep again. Sherlyn, unbelievable. James Plops, Marcie, darling, please go on Celebrity MasterChef. Yes.
The two of us should go on Celebrity MasterChef.
May we?
As a little team.
That'd be great. Lawrence, darn, I missed it. Well, no, you probably caught 22 minutes of waffle. So
yeah.
Anna Recht, I wish you all the best, Kate. It's a beautiful moment you're about to live. Oh, thank you. Timothy and Luke, your two young fans from Agenor, send you lots of love. Oh, yes, lovely. Oh, and nice to see you on here. Thank you for that. Dennis Keogh, best wishes to you, Kate. Thank you, my darling. It really means a lot. Marcella, you can take over. Susanna De Moro.
So Susanna and her sisters, well, actually, they're not sisters, but they impersonated the Peppini sisters in the Italian version of Stars in Their Eyes. And it was really, they were brilliant. So Sisters Up, look them up and look up. They did Mr. Sandman, and they looked.
I have to say, Susanna, I actually took a screenshot of it and sent it to the girls going, oh my God, I just had to do a double take because I really genuinely thought it was us. It was so well done. You really looked the part. So congratulations on that. Nice to see you here.
And Kyle is saying, unfortunately, I don't have a cupboard on my room with just cabinets. I don't think I can withstand her because if I ever learned anything with
when taking care of my little cousins. Pesky hands, yes. Quite.
Do we know of any London gig dates yet? No, we do not. But soon to be revealed. And Joel is saying, yep, Index Finger, all those famous Motown bass lines.
Wow.
Amazing. How many? Okay, we don't have that many more to read because we'll have to leave you. So quick, Kate.
Kyle, I'm going to do this very quickly. I haven't been blessed in cooking ever. Just like frying an egg is too depressing. The only thing I can do is just cook rice in a rice cooker. Who doesn't like writing? That's
you
what
will need to watch our blog when
yes,
it finally comes out.
it's very good. Paul Warrilow, afternoon, just joined you today. Do you like singing any of Irving Berlin's songs? Yes, we do. What do we sing? It's Irving Berlin.
I know that we do sing something by
White Christmas.
Is it?
We've done a version of White Christmas, putting on the Ritz.
Oh, there you
Alexander's Ragtime Band.
Oh, wow.
So those are at least 3. Emma often does I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm, which is also Irving Berlin. There you go. You weren't expecting that, were you? Thank God for Google.
Peter Garrett is going to come and play drums for me.
Yay!
Oh,
I think M&A must be liking her little bit of airtime. What do I mean? Her little promotion.
Yes.
Seriously, check this woman out. She's phenomenal. Kyle remembered Miss Kate singing off I'm beginning to see the light. I tried it on a male voice and I don't know anymore. Daryl Sparks, why thank you, ladies. Can't remember what that was about. Treadstone says you sounded amazing the times you sang with Michael Bublé. Thank you very much. I'm sure he thought so too.
Yes.
Kyle, don't worry, ladies. Haha, I didn't mean anything fancy. Just an introduction of the country is fine. I'm immediately impressed considering UK is still my favourite country. Lovely. Peter says he was too shy. Again, what was that about? What was that about?
Just to come and say hello to me.
Oh, bless you. Well, I mean, yeah, you might have got a massive cuddle. And a little bear hug in there.
Or I might have hit him with all the presents that I was carrying.
Joel says, I love Christmas music. I finally put out my first Christmas single this past December. Great. And it's the biggest thing I've ever had. Definitely can't bulk at that. Amazing. Christmas
Fantastic.
Is the best.
Congratulations.
Of here. Emily says she'd love to help wherever she can in terms of a gig in Istanbul. Yes, please let me come and see you.
Yay.
Jules, I must leave you now, ladies, as I get so tired now, thanks to this horrible illness. Oh, feel better soon, darling. Very best wishes for the both, Kate. Thank you ever so much. Bye, ladies, says Jean. Kate, I hope everything goes smoothly with you when your little bundle of joy arrives. Can't wait for the tour this year. Thank you, sweets. Joel Beaver, please post a link to your music. M&A, aha, would love to check you out. Yes, get in there, M&A. Derry Justman, have a healthy maternity leave, Kate. Thank you, darling. Kyle, bye to my favourite bundles of joy. Thank you always for putting a smile on my face. Have a blessed birth, Miss Kate. Wishing you the best. Adore you both. We adore you too. Thank you for your constant positivity and interaction with us. You know, it's lovely. It's really, really lovely to have you in the fold, my darling. And wishing your mother all the best as well for the delivery of your little sister. Linda, take care, both of you. This was fun as always. See you again soon. Mwah! Love you, Linda. Daryl Sparks, thank you, ladies, for doing these sessions and taking the time out to do them all for us. No problem. M&A says you spoke me up way too much. It's not true. She's being very bashful. Check her out. Just to say that we will still be doing these little chats. They just might be a little bit more, what's the word? I was about to say in flagranto, but that's not what I mean, is it? Ad hoc. Oh my God, I want my brain back. It was never great to begin with, but it's so leaky. Things just evaporate like words. So yes, we will still be doing little things here and there. So watch this space. And when small, tiny people permit, I will be back. Brian, safe delivery. William, hugs. Thanks for the sunshine. And to you, darling. Joel Beaver, have a fantastic night, ladies. Always a pleasure interacting with you all. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you later down the road. Daryl, lol. Die Burger, Kosiba, any Papini lullabies planned? We had one about your old car, didn't we?
Yeah. Yes.
Colette was a ballad.
Yeah.
No, a lullaby.
A lullaby, yeah. And then we had another one that was actually called a lullaby, but was a little bit murderous, so probably not.
Oh my God. Was it called? What was it called?
It was called Lullaby.
Just called Lullaby.
I think so.
Can you dig it out? That rattles a little memory.
I never recorded it. I recorded it with the forget.
Yeah, but you must have the Sibelius.
Yes.
Send it. I'd love to.
I'll find it.
Margie, I've missed you dreadfully. It's lovely to see you.
I know.
And lovely to see all of you lot as well. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll let you know when there's going to be another little chit chat for you to get bored by. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Love you.